Hey guys, welcome back. I'm Emma, and we are playing Dragon Age 2. Thankfully, my mic seems to be working this time, so for those of you who haven't seen the teaser, I have already recorded this segment, but my mic went out. And so what I ended up doing was, because there's a scene in this episode that's really moving, it's kind of shocking, and first impressions were pretty important, I went ahead and cut that segment and put it in a teaser so you guys could see my genuine reaction for the first time for that respective scene. Now, clearly I know what's going to happen now, so it's not going to be as genuine and initial an impression, but I'm sure all of this is still going to be rough. Also, I did finish Asunder, and I loved it. It was the best book that I've read in a really long time. I really, really enjoyed David Gator is just amazing. He's an amazing writer. I'm so sad that he's no longer with BioWare. I have faith in Patrick Weeks, though. Patrick Weeks took over Cole in Inquisition and also wrote Solus. So you know he's fairly talented at both dialogue, construction, and narrative. And I have faith that he's going to do well as the franchise moves forward. But there were a lot of Origins characters in Asunder, and that was really, really great to see them all. And in book form, because, when you're playing through the game, there's some narrative, don't get me wrong. Like, there's clearly a storyline that we're following. But there's so much more detail and fleshed out life in the characters when you can examine them within the bounds of a story like that, like of a written novel. There are so many little things that they can touch on, whereas there's not quite the time for the degree of development. Or at least there wasn't in Origins. It always depends on the game, right? Sometimes there's a lot more character development, sometimes there's none. So it was really great to see them again. You get to see Wynn and Shale and Liliana, and I think Gator did a great job of capturing all of them and even developing them to a degree beyond what we see in Origins. It was really, really good. I can't sing its praises enough. Also, those of you who are fans of Shale will appreciate the fact that I am more fond of Shale now than I was when I played Origins. The character has not changed much, but I think it's more of Wynn's interaction with Shale, that helps me cast that in a more positive light. And the fact that I think that there's enough juxtaposition and contrast there to throw some more light on Shale as just being more crabby and sullen and just generally grumpy than actually going to smash everyone in their sleep, are actually upset about not being able to murder everyone who's soft and fleshy in the direct vicinity. So there was some improvement there. Also, I think even more impressive for most of you is I have finally found a Templar that I like. Now, granted, this Templar did renounce the Order in favor of supporting the mages because she realized how abhorrent all their practices were. I made a post in the Facebook group yesterday about the fact that I'd finally finished. I spent the last part of yesterday finishing the book itself. And that if anyone was pro-Templar, that they should read the book, and they won't be afterwards. Because basically the book serves as an illustration of how horrible mages have it, and the lengths that the Templars will go to lord over them, to oppress them, to basically treat them like prisoners even though they've done nothing wrong. And a lot of that falls in line with a lot of traditional prison abuse, I guess, for lack of a better term. Taking your liberties with people, pushing them around, flagrantly defying rules and regulations so that you can feel like the bigger person. You know, there's a lot of breaches of authority and a lot of subjecting mages to unfair and inhumane punishments, tasks, just because they were viewed as subhuman. So it's a very clear example of why the mages ultimately revolt following what happens in Kirkwall. It was very well done. The cadence is perfect. Everything is, there's nothing to complain about. Like, and they even had a moderate Templar, you know, and she was so well done. Sir Evangeline is her name. And it was everything you want from the Templar Order, or at least I do. Because it starts at the beginning being very much in favor of decorum and tradition. She cites it on several occasions. Well, this is our duty. This is what the Chantry asks about. This is what religion requires of me. And slowly, over time, as she gets more ingrained in the system, and she's a knight captain, so she's like right under knight commander, if I'm right. I think that's how the structure works. And as she becomes closer to the mages, because they all have to like go off and do some stuff. I don't want to spoil too much. She starts realizing how horrible everything is, and she has like a coming to God moment, for lack of a better term. And she's like, I have got what's right and what the order requires of me, and they conflict. I can't do both. I can either choose what's right, or I can choose to follow the order. And she makes that call, and she helps the mages work towards freedom. And I've never been prouder. Okay, now that I've literally talked everyone's ear off about that, let's go find Mom. But I wanted to definitely have a bit... fresh. If we hurry, there might be a trail we can follow. A bit of conversation about that, because I know that Asunder is well loved by many of you. I'm on the right path. Oh no, do we need to like... Where is he taking her? Looks like I had too many saves again. Remember, that's why it gets laggy. I hope I'm not too late. There, the foundry. They must have gone inside. Alright. I apologize in advance for the feels, guys. I do. I was so like nervous about this the first time through.
Haven't we been here before? This is where you found the human remains all those years ago. We should have known there was something else here. Mother must be here somewhere. We need to look around.
All right. So we're gonna get...
They are here somewhere.
We're gonna continue on and treat this like we are in this situation, so I'm gonna bypass a lot of things that I should be looking at as a player, because I'm trying to view this as a character.
I'm guessing this leads somewhere. This wasn't here before. Mother must be down there with him.
So we're gonna speed through a lot of this, and I'm about to take my words back because we're gonna get to a room and I am gonna lose stuff. But if people are like screaming in the comments, this is why I'm skipping some things. Okay. Rude. You make me miss? I guess it didn't affect him. Well, that's rude. You need to not do that. He doesn't hurt that bad. Oh. Shit, there's a bunch of them back here. Okay, so let's get out of this way. Let's kite a little bit. No, why are you going to me? I'm trying to organize it in a way that I'm going to be able to do an AoE, but it's not working well. I was trying to corral them so they would like group together, like I could funnel if they all followed me around the corner, but it didn't work out. But I know that Isabella's low, but...
Mother! Alessa.
Oh, so that guy was right. Oh, is she not there anymore? Oh, she's on the ground. Can we... Poor thing. Wish we hadn't dumped her on the ground. Also, that table is super ominous. Okay, scribbled note. Used quicklime to preserve her feet. Unsure whether texture of the skin is to my liking. We'll try other methods. I'm sure most of you have already caught on to what's going on at the moment. If not, we're about to get there. I really liked this quest just because it kind of takes you away from the grandeur and the complexity of the Mage Templar conflict and makes this personal. Not the conflict, it's already personal, we're a mage, but Marin, it's such a pretty name. I saw her hands, long, slender fingers, fair skin. The hands of a lifelong scholar. Oh, to lock my own clumsy fingers in hers again.
I know this locket. It belongs to Mother.
I know, we're hurrying. Let me grab this rubble. And then we're hurrying. Alright. Oops. Ugh. So we've got a shimmery... Oh. Alright. Okay, they're all this way. So, everyone knows what that means. Oh, hey ho. No, thank you. With your weird, like, shambling gait. Okay, hold on. She's got a lot over here. Let's help her. Okay, we got a rage. Well, he's doing his thing. We'll handle this guy at the moment. Okay, wait. Abomination? You need to hold on, sir. I gotta deal with this. Can you guys all get over here? Oh, do it! Ah.
Let's finish this!
I don't. Ooh, ow. I don't want. Yeah. Don't use fire handers. Lol.
What is this?
That woman in the portrait looks like Leandra, doesn't she?
A shrine dedicated to a wife? A sister?
I need to find her. Now.
I was so fretful about all of this on my first go. Because I had an inkling of what was going on, but I was like, don't let that be this. Don't let him, like, oh, thank you, make her some, like, puppet, like, possess her mind, or, like, just, you know, lock her down here because she looks like somebody he loved.
Necromancy. The Templars will want to confiscate those.
What a surprise.
Why would he have these? What's he planning?
Letter from the Circle. My dear friend, I have obtained the books you requested. I'll leave them at our usual hiding spot. Please collect them as soon as possible. I would hate to see them in the wrong hands. Your last letter was fascinating. You've proven me wrong once again by doing the impossible. I shouldn't have doubted your resolve, and I hope you will keep me appraised for the progress. Your friend and colleague, O. I don't know who O is, though. Today is our anniversary. Had hoped to complete my work before now, but one piece is missing. I'm so sorry, love. Please wait a little longer. I haven't forgotten my promise. When I see it, I'll know. I would know that face anyway. That was the part that clicked for me. Alright. Ugh. That bit of debris. Let's go get this taken care of. After we get this chest. And not look at our loot per normal.
I was wondering when you'd show up. Leandra was so sure you'd come for her.
Where is she?
You will never understand my purpose. Your mother was chosen because she was special. And now, she is part of something greater.
I don't want to hurt anyone. Release my mother and we'll go.
She's here. She's waiting for you. I have done the impossible. I have touched the face of the Maker and lived. Do you know what the strongest force in the universe is? Love. I pieced her together from memory. I found her eyes, her skin, her delicate fingers. And at last, her face. Oh, this beautiful face. I've searched far and wide to find you again, beloved. And no force on this earth will part us.
I didn't talk through this whole fight the first time through. I was just so upset. And it's such a good scene, like, not that the subject matter is good, but it's very well done. Does that make sense? Possession of Nanette. Watching Anders' health. All these women, and we only see a few. It's disgusting how many people he hurt for his selfish ends. I'm gonna regret this. That actually worked out pretty well, although I am rather low. There we go. It's so sad. So now, we have the possession of Leandra. I almost didn't notice it the first time through. Which is why games like this have such good replay value. Not only can you make different decisions, if you're inclined to. I'm not usually inclined to because I choose the right thing and I am really bad at like evil playthroughs or like playthroughs that I don't resonate with. And so things like, like a pro templar playthrough I would never do. I could never treat people like that. No, I'm gonna need you to kill this guy in front of you. Buddy. Heal yourself, sir. I need you to do that. It's really disconcerting to view this from that angle. Thank you, guys. Oh, man. Oh my god, what the shit was that? How did you get over there?
That's enough.
Oh no. Shit. So can I do that thing where I can res somebody? Okay, let's do it. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no. What am I taking damage from? Can I pop this in time? Ah, bruh. I didn't have as much trouble the first time. Let me touch. What? No. God damn it. Come here. No blood magic here. Stop that. Get him. Stabbing, stabbing quickly. More stabbing. So much stabbing.
Mother!
There's nothing I can do. His magic was keeping her alive.
I knew you would come.
Don't move, Mother. We'll find a way to...
Shh. Don't fret, darling. That man would have kept me trapped in here. Now, I'm free. I get to see Bethany again. And your father. But you'll be here alone.
I should have watched over you more closely. I should have...
My little girl has become so strong. I love you. You've always made me so proud.
Okay, so it's not better the second time through.
Did you find her?
I'm sorry, Uncle. She's gone.
You were right about the flowers and everything. I can't believe she's gone.
I was too late.
So you're to blame. If you'd been quicker or stronger, you could have... She could be... Why her? Why Leandra?
Okay, so the first time I went ahead and selected because she looked like someone, and he got really upset. I'm gonna try the different option this time.
Mother's gone. Will knowing why ease the pain?
No, it won't. It will always seem senseless, won't it? Where's the one who did this to her? Did you find the person who killed Leandra?
He's dead.
It won't bring Leandra back, but I'll take comfort in knowing that. Carver needs to be told. I'll send a message to the Grey Wardens and hope it reaches him. Take care, my dear.
I know nothing I say will change it. I'm sorry. You were lucky to have her as long as you did. When the pain fades, that's what will matter.
I feel bad because I feel like there are some people who would think him insensitive for being as logical as he is about this. But for somebody like me who's very logical, it's comforting. Because sometimes that's all you have when there's so much emotion overwhelming you, is you can sit and think that there is a time where this is going to be easier. It's not now, but it will happen. And I thought about that last time, but it was just too emotional to relay as much. Also, before I forget, I do like the other option when talking to Gamlin. There's some problems, you know, you tell him what happens, and he gets all in a fluster about it being a mage, and, you know, doesn't he say something about the fact that he says something derogatory, like all mages should die, all mages should go to prison, something of that nature, that mages should be punished for this, and or magic is to blame, something to that effect. And Hawk counters with, it's not magic, it's the man. He was crazy. Any man could have killed her with a knife. And Gamlin doesn't really listen about it. I thought it was a good conversation to have, that the inherent evil here is the person, the wielder, not the tool that's being used.
I appreciate it, Anders.
I'm here for you. Whatever you need.
All right. It's going to be weird being here without Mom.
I'm sorry about your mama. I will miss her.
I think Bodenly says something when you try to leave. Mm-hmm.
So sorry. Mistress Emalynde was a fine woman. Reminded me of my own mother. If there's anything I can do.
I don't even know what's after this, you know? I guess we're gonna try with the group we don't take as often. So we can get... Oh! Man, I did this last time and I forgot. Crap. Do you not have anything to say at all, Pup? Alright, that's fine. Alright. Sarah Marion Hawk, please come speak to me, and only me, in my keep. It is a matter of the utmost privacy and urgency, and I can trust it to no one else. Viscount Dumar. Alright. So, we've done prime suspect. So this is where demands of the Kuhn comes in. So we have inside job and following the Kuhn. I'm gonna go ahead and do the side quest first, so we can make sure that we get that taken care of before we get distracted with our end of act quest. And it looks like the boys need some leveling up. Okay, so Fenris is the only one we have that's kind of lukewarm still.
I did. Wasn't expecting that.
I assume there was a time when you and he were friends.
With Bertrand? No. Just brothers. Occasionally he wasn't insufferable.
And yet you remained at his side.
Too bad he didn't do the same.
I wonder if we ever get anything else to do with Bertrand. I know you guys have been telling me to buy the Legacy DLC. I'll have to look into that. Somebody pester me about it, because I'll forget.
You got my letter.
You've been gone a while. I thought you had things under control.
I told you I would handle this, and I did. Now, after a year of raids on our shipments, I finally caught one of the culprits. One of our miners, Sabine, has been leaking information. Do you know him? He claims to be from your hometown in Ferelden. I would like you to get this festering sore to divulge who is behind the thefts. When you are ready, I will bring Sabine to you.
Who is this man?
I would not expect you to recall every piss pot from your past.
I don't remember Sabine. He must be from the outlying farms.
Well, he brags to his fellows that he grew up with you in Lothering.
We're gonna be right
I
here.
have other things to deal with first.
Return to me soon. This is a matter of great urgency.
We'll get there, friend. I'm just gonna leave us right here because we're already at time.
Might you have something to donate to
avoid
the
with
needy?
this. I can never remember what Mistress wants.
Sorry for going on and on about Asunder. It was really, really good, and those of you who enjoy Dragon Age and enjoy recreational reading and good books, it's very well written. I listened to it on audiobook while I was going to and from work, and even sometimes here while I was getting ready in the mornings or taking a bath, just wanted to read. It's a great read. It's really well done, and it really gives you perspective on the Mage Templar conflict. And Cole, you should read it for Cole if nothing else. The characterization is beautiful.
Daisies for the front hall. And what am I missing?
All right, guys, we'll handle Inside Job next time, and if we don't get anything else, it looks like we're on to following the Qun / demands of the Qun, whatever that last bit's gonna be. I thought there was romance stuff. Somebody tell me where the romance stuff is before I accidentally negate it by doing the end of story quest before that, because I thought there was more romance stuff. I might be wrong, but I don't want to miss out on it either. So if I need to go back to his clinic and talk to him or something, let me know. All right, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you next time.